Florida teen who was previously acquitted of killing his father in self-defense has now been acquitted of murdering his mother, after once again claiming self-defense. 17-year-old Collin Griffith was charged with murder after his mother, Collin Griffith, was found fatally stabbed in the neck at his grandmother's home in Polk County, Florida, in September 2024. According to a probable cause affidavit, Collin called 911 after the incident, stating that he and his mother had been in a fight and that she had fallen on a knife. However, after a medical examiner ruled that her injuries were not consistent with an accidental fall, Collin was charged with murder and kidnapping. The kidnapping charge stemmed from reports that Collin had been seen arguing with his mother earlier that day. Witnesses claimed they saw him grabbing her by the hair and dragging her inside the home. During the trial, Collin's attorney argued that he acted in self-defense and that there was no evidence Catherine was being held in the home against her will. His grandmother, Susan Detman, testified that her daughter was unpredictable and had been violent toward Collin in the past. The defense also claimed that Catherine had previously pointed a gun at Collin. During closing arguments, the defense argued that the prosecution lacked proof of what happened inside the home. They also suggested that Catherine may have attempted suicide by son. After deliberation, Collin was acquitted of murder and kidnapping. Previously in 2023, Collin moved in with his mother after fatally shooting his father. He was initially arrested, but later cleared after investigators determined he had acted in self-defense. Police records show that Collin and his mother had a history of violent altercations, and he had been charged with domestic battery against her months before her death.
Last night me and my mom went to a physical altercation. I got arrested for domestic battery, but going in front of a judge today, I have a right to a public defender, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. So how is the situation with you and mom right now? Have things calmed down? Are you guys able to get along? Where are we at?
No, sir. It's not good. She thinks that I beat the shit out of her. I don't. She thinks that I'm like psychotic, like literally psychopath, sociopath, something like that. I don't know exactly where she's at. She thinks I'm gonna kill her. I want to kill her, or that I want to beat the shit out of her.
Do you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anyone, let alone my mom, even despite this happening, but I'm not gonna take what I consider abuse when someone's attacking me. And
how is she attacking you? When she
attacked me. When she threw a punch at me and grabbed on me, I grabbed onto her back. I got her off of me, she hit the ground, and then I fled and called Rentis, and then he sent someone out.
You called who?
Rentis, Detective Rentis.
Okay.
Did you make any statements saying that you were going to kill your mom if you got in a car with her?
No, sir.
I'm trying to figure out why we would have a corporal at the jail that took you out, that dropped you off with your mom and telling us that you said, don't put me in a car with her, I'm going to kill her.
Yeah,
was that said?
I did not say I was going to kill her. I did not say kill. I don't know why he sent me back here. I asked him not to, but he said he didn't like my attitude and that I had to just walk by, and he sent me back here. But his words, not mine.
Okay. Well, we're just trying to figure out, we just want to make sure we do everything we can to prevent anything happening.
Sir, given the situation, I don't think that we should be in the same house at all. I don't think it's okay. I mean, we're going to court anyways with one. God knows what's going to happen then.
How are you getting to court?
By car.
Do you drive? How old are you?
Yeah, but I have to have an adult in the car with me.
You got a learner's permit?
Yeah.
I'll start over. Has this been ongoing forever, or is this all of a sudden happened last night?
For a long time. So I came to live with her after my dad died, and since then, there's just been kind of times when things boil over with her, and she acts out. One time she pulled a gun on me. I called the cops. I guess I wouldn't believe.
What got her to the point that she's doing these things?
I don't know.
You have no idea. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she pulls a gun or hit you?
It's because that I'm driving her crazy somehow with the way that I act, and I don't know how I'm acting badly. She talks about school a lot. My grades are fine. I got a 3.7 GPA.
Okay, I mean, obviously you're not, you know, you're smart enough kid. I get that or whatever, but I mean, obviously it takes two to create this type of environment in this situation, right? And I've heard nothing. You haven't said a word about what's going on, what you're doing, or what is going on to provoke this, or where it's coming from, other than out of the blue, your mom flies off the handle and does this stuff. I'm struggling with that a little bit.
She claims that because I don't like help around the house, don't seem to follow rules. A big thing for her is that I don't make a schedule. Like I don't schedule my day. She has ADHD and a lot of other stuff. She was really abused by my dad, from what I know, and that kind of just made it to where she has these very specific things that set her off, these triggers.
With his acquittal, Collin Griffith will not face further legal consequences for his mother's death.